Hello, it is time for another plan as I go, and it's going to be in my vertical Conjuring and for April 8th through the 14th, and I'm using this CreatingandCo kit. There you go. And I know I said that I love my Happy Planner, but when they had that sale on Conjuring's site, I was like, because there is this one the one that you just saw, that I really love that cover and I really wanted it, but it was so expensive that I was like, no. But it was 60% off, so I kind of splurged. Anyway, I think I do like the paper in this new Conjuring, but it's a little fibery. So like when you peel up the stickers, it really does, like, it really sticks on, it grips onto your stickers. Anyway, I should have chosen the colored one because I actually like the headers, but I don't know, I just wanted to try this one out. So anyway, after I babbled about that, I already placed down the bottom washi and the little page flags, and then the date covers for Sunday through Saturday, because that is how I plan. Now doing the date, no, not the date covers, I am doing the sidebar right now. So I added that quote box which says, think it, plan it, do it. Do it! Then I used this week header and then a full box tracker, and that was to keep track of my lunches because I don't know, I just like doing that now. Then I used 3 of the half box trackers to keep track of drawing, reading, and coffee, not in any of that order, by the way. Then I used a full box checklist for Happy Mail. And the pen I used for the date covers, date numbers, was the Papermate FLAIR pen, and then this pen I am using is the Pilot G2, but it is the 0.51. So it's not that thick, so it's kind of thin. I am starting to plan now, I think. So I actually like the ones with the headers because, I don't know, I think we got used to the ones with headers. So when you try to put down the stickers, it kind of messes it up, and I don't know. At least that's what I think. So anyway, plus I like the colors, most of the colors in it. So on Sunday I added the today header and then the scalloped box and wrote my work schedule. And then I used a half box and wrote that was payroll day, and added a today header and a checklist, a flag checklist, and wrote down all the stuff I had to do for work that is out of frame. Then I whipped out this wonderful, excuse me, quarter box, which is out of frame again, and wrote that I had to do a team communication. There you go. And then I was like, I'll use this pineapple just because it's small enough. Team communication is like a memo for the whole department about some stuff that we want them to do, like policies and etc., just to remind them for things. Anyway, so I used odds and ends, and then added some little things, labels. Like the first thing I had to do was look up the Social Security office address, because the one that is near us is actually in a different county and they don't want us to use that one anymore, which is stupid. But yeah, we had to do that because on Monday it was my day off and we had to go to the Social Security office. So after that today header, I added that full box and then the quarter box, and then layered a little tiny car icon on top of that, and I wrote that we had to go to the Social Security office with my mom. And I don't know if you noticed in my previous plan with me for the last few months, but we've been having problem with her benefits, and that is why we've been calling Social Security and visiting them and etc., etc. So yes. Anyway, so after that, it took a long time for just to wait, because we didn't have an appointment, because I couldn't make an appointment. It was driving us crazy. So anyway, after that I was just lazy the whole day. So on Tuesday, what am I doing? no. Monday was my only day off that week because that was inventory week, I believe. Yeah, it was inventory week. So on Tuesday, I added a full box, and then whoops, I'm dropping things. Stop it. Okay, so I added the full box and then the scalloped box and wrote my work schedule. Then I used one of the quarter boxes and wrote inventory day. And I wrote that so I would remember why I was in audit that day, because I'm the backup and the audit manager had to work on inventory, so that's why I was in audit that day. Actually, the whole week I was in audit, except for Thursday. So after that, I used a to-do header and stuck down some of the washi strips that came with it and then layered a half box on it. And I was writing that the new hires came in at 11 a.m. and they were to help the inventory. And then I stuck down a full box checklist and wrote all the stuff I had to do for work that day. Then I used an odds and ends header, and it was super crooked, but it's okay. And I don't know, I think I had a really bad, that day I was really mad because this one person was driving me crazy in a bad way. So I went and got boba after work. Yay! Just to make you, to make yourself feel better. Right. So on Wednesday, after I stuck down the 2-day headers for Wednesday and Thursday, and then I added the weekend banner on Friday and Saturday, I stuck down a scalloped box and wrote my work schedule. I had a half day that day. Woohoo! Half day! Then I used a full box and then a to-do header. And it was my audit day again. I was half in audit that day because we weren't sure what time the people would finish inventory. The last times we did inventory, they would get out at 6 a.m. I was one of those people. And so the audit manager wasn't sure, so they just gave me a half day in case. And luckily they left earlier, so it was just a half day for me. Yay! So I wrote all the stuff I had to do during that time, and then when I went home, I was testing out my silhouette again, and woohoo, it works again. Woohoo, so happy, because I was having issues with it for a while. So anyway, on Thursday, I used that scalloped box and wrote that I had to come in on an hour earlier because they forgot to schedule someone to do inventory again. So I had to help with recounts. And that's what I wrote on a half box layered on top of some washi strips. Then a to-do header, and I had to remember to actually do my Google training because supposedly we were going to start it on Friday. Because if you remembered last week, I kept avoiding it. But this time, I just did it at home and I remembered it, so that was good. So on Friday, after I put down the scalloped box with my work schedule, I layered that on top of a full box and used one of her little payday stickers and then a quarter box and wrote that my dad was in San Francisco for a job. I think he was there for the whole weekend, so he was staying at my dad's place. My brother's. Then I used a to-do header and a full box, and then I layered a full box checklist and wrote all the audit things I have to do. And it was like 10 minutes before I was supposed to leave, and then the store manager was like, okay, we're going to do a Google Express trial run. And of course they dragged me out and made me do it, and so I had to stay for 2 extra hours. And it was a good thing I remembered all my Google training from the night before because no one else remembered it. So, yay. On Saturday, I layered a quarter box on top of a full box, and the night before I sold some of my Simply Gilded washi tapes, like some old ones. It's not the super, what are they called? Super sought after ones. So, but I sold some, and so I just shipped and packed and shipped them. Then I listed out all the things I had to do in audit. I told you I was in audit for like the whole week. And then after work, I promised to hang out with the boyfriend, and that is what we did. And we went and had dinner, and then we also went and saw Ready Player One, which is really good. I thought it was really good. There's some parts that were dumb, but you know what? Most of it was really good. So yeah, you guys should see that. And this is what is left over from the kit. I had a lot of the icons left, and then I was like, oh yeah, I forgot the decoration stickers. Let me stick them on right now. Yep, there you go. That was a lot of decoration stickers. And then there you go. Ta-da! Here we go. Scrolling on slowly. It's shaky too, sorry. I was trying so hard to keep it steady. Ta-da! That was my week. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Bye!